You guys are live. Everything you say is now going to be
Hello.
broadcasted.
Howdy, peeps. What's
We are
happening?
making-
It's probably like right now is probably when it's.
Hello.
What's happening out there in YouTube land, Facebook land,
In the world.
streaming living on a dime land?
They're not happy with us.
What?
Oh no! What did you do with this?
Why aren't they? Oh,
I
can you pan left
posted
camera
why
on?
I think organics are, or why I think pesticides are great.
Uh-oh.
Well, you didn't say why pesticides are great, did you? You just
Yes.
said why organics aren't what they're sold to be. Okay. I'm not seeing anything live. Dave, are you sure we're live? Mom and I are doing the show by ourselves.
Yes, Julia from Georgia said hello.
Julia!
Wait.
We had
but
so much fun
I
with
still
her.
don't see YouTube on for some reason. Oh, there
Or
we
Julie,
go.
excuse me. I said Julia because I
I
was
mean,
copying
yeah,
David.
Julie,
Because Dave
sorry.
said Julia, yeah.
I
Hi.
I knew
everybody.
it was Julia. I knew it was Julie. Ugh. Oh my goodness, I'm brain dead today.
Well, that's okay.
Okay,
There
Well,
we go. Okay.
so
Mike got a haircut. Thank you for noticing, Penny. Kirsten, Larisha, Godfrey,
Can I have some
Des. Hiya, Des. Jean, Karen, Cassandra, and all of our other
the
amazing
show
friends
hasn't
out
even
here.
started, and
Yes.
you're already.
You better stay away from the rest of that because Mom's got to make a recipe today.
what? What do you mean you gotta make a recipe with my hamburger? Wait, what?
You'll have to ask
It's not
everybody
quite
here if they care to
1,000.
eat all the ingredients before the recipe.
Okay, then let's cook it for another 30 seconds.
All right.
Okay, so we're making stacked enchiladas today.
Jean says pretty apron today.
Thank you.
Denise is brain dead every day, she says.
Oh man, I'm telling you. So Gina and I were working on homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com and going through the orders we have so far to see if we have a general idea of what we need to order. Holy moly, that absolutely sucked the life out of both of our brains. We were just like,
Thank goodness
So-
Mike wasn't part of that part of it.
and then we found some interesting things with shipping as to why shipping was so messed up, which you guys will find hilarious, but I'll talk about that after we're done cooking. Okay.
Maybe you'll find it hilarious.
Yeah, you may not find it hilarious, but I was trying to make the best of things. I'm trying to be positive here.
Oh,
Ow.
Oops, are you okay?
yay, I'll take it.
Life
You'll
is
take what?
rough.
Positive.
Oh, okay. Okay, so today we're making stacked enchiladas and Spanish rice. So I'm going to show you real quick my quick Spanish rice. This is the quick and easy Spanish rice. Mike, can you put the link? I forgot to warn you. Because you know me. Always
For what?
prepared
For what? The
for
Spanish rice?
the Spanish rice. And I need to tell Penny, you're not going to believe this, a really famous soap YouTuber, she lives in your town! And I could have gone and saw her, we could have gotten video with her. I was so sad. Okay, so how I make the quick and easy Spanish rice. They can't see you.
Oh, they can't?
Okay, hold on. Say hi. Say
Hi, guys.
Guess, tell them what happens tomorrow.
School.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
It's Connor.
And who's
Mom.
here visiting you?
This is Connor. He's my best friend. Yeah.
Your best bud.
This is my best friend. We're going to call him Steve.
What are you making today?
I am making stacked enchiladas.
Wait a minute. Can I have some of that that
After we're
hamburger?
done. All right, you guys go play. Okay, so
Okay.
I take my rice and I pour it in my container. Now, guys, I know that this is like the Tawra stupid easy method, but hey, what can we say?
Nothing
gotta
wrong with
do it.
stupid easy.
So then I pour in my salsa and my seasoned salt.
I did share the Spanish rice recipe in the comments if you guys are looking for it.
Mike likes cumin, so I add that in. Oh, I can never use cumin without thinking about your mother and that restaurant in Texas, can you? That was pretty
I have no
traumatic.
response to that.
That was very traumatic for me. Okay, so now, woo! Okay, so now here we go. just a little bit of cumin, not a ton, just a little bit. And then we're gonna mix this up. Now this is the Tawra's quick and easy Spanish rice method. Then you just mix it up, and then you're gonna put some cheese on top and bake it.
Okay.
Okay.
I shared that in the comments. I'm about to share it again. But if you miss it in the comments, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and I just added it there. So yay.
Okay, so there we go with that. And then I just sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top, and I throw this in the oven. Okay? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay? Right there. So now I'm going to throw that in the oven. Okay, now, the stacked enchiladas are, I don't know, I guess you would say a staple here for us. They're a staple? Yeah, they're a staple. We eat them all the time. Now, I have homemade enchilada sauce in the book. I wasn't going to make it today, but I should have. Mike will put a link to the recipe. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you where all these recipes are. Hey, that was really smart, wasn't it? Okay. Whoops, wrong book. Okay, Dining on a Dime cookbook. The stacked enchiladas are on page... where'd they go? Oh dear, we lost them.
Penny says, one good thing about my surgery, my knee surgery, I get to watch your show for several weeks.
Yay! Okay, stacked enchiladas, page 193. 193. 193.
Oh, Laura Lee wanted to know on the rice, is it already cooked when you're making the recipe?
It's already cooked, yes. Stacked enchiladas, 193.
And that's the way you normally make it, with it already cooked?
I do, yes.
Okay.
If you don't want to do it that way, you can just put a cup of rice with 2 cups of water and cook it that way. Okay, and then the enchilada sauce is on page 216, right here, next to the cheese enchiladas.
Woohoo!
216.
Are you ready, cheese? Oh, there's
Okay. All right, and then if you want the Spanish rice, it is on page Spanish rice 150, page 150. Okay.
So Jonna is asking, where can I buy your cookbook? I am sharing the link right now.
At livingonadime.com.
Yep.
Yep.
But I'm also sharing the link directly to our store. So.
Whoops! Now I lost the recipe. Oh dear. What page did I say the recipe was on? One something.
And if you don't have the book,
193.
the recipes are all in the show notes at livingonadime.com, and I am sharing them in the comments periodically.
So I just noticed something. Why do they have stacked enchiladas, not with the regular enchiladas?
There were a number of things I was wondering, because there's biscuits and breakfast and there's biscuits and breads.
Ooh, we should probably look those things up.
I didn't make
Okay,
notes of it.
Dave, come here. Point this way. Okay, now the recipe calls for taking some oil and putting it in a pan, and that's fine. If you want to put oil in a pan, you can do that. But one of our viewers, and I think it was Roxy, who has been with us since like 1999, I think. She has been with us forever. Remember Roxy in Texas?
Doesn't one of the recipes credit her? Or is that in the new
book.
The new book?
Yeah.
Yay.
Or no, I may have put it in dining because I love it.
I think it's the addition to dining, yeah.
I love it so much that I put it in there. Well, so Roxy told me that she took the enchilada sauce and poured it in the pan and warmed up the enchilada sauce and then dipped the tortillas into it. Dave, can you hand me a plate, please?
Hey, Ellen says most sauces are too spicy for me. If it's the homemade one, can you adjust it?
Yes, if it's the homemade one, Ellen, yeah, you can adjust it to whatever you want. Ooh, okay, sorry, I have to get a drink here. Ugh.
So Lorraine says, I love your hair, Tara.
Oh, thank you. Is LaDonna on there? Have you guys seen if LaDonna's on there?
Wait, is
or
that
not LaDonna, LaDiana.
LaDiana?
Is she on there?
I'll check and see. In case you missed it, Sagittarius 1955. Yes, the recipe, the stacked enchiladas are. Oh, all these recipes are in the book, but stacked enchiladas are on page what?
193.
How do you
193.
spell Ladea?
Dining on a Dime cookbook. Usually I think she's on Facebook, but I'm
It's
not sure.
Ladea.
Okay.
I haven't seen her, but
Okay.
I'll look and see.
She's not on YouTube.
So,
Oh, yep, she's here.
okay. I don't know if you've gotten any of my like 5 messages I've sent you, but I emailed you several times and I Facebook messengered you. I did get your order, so I just wanted to be sure that you knew that. I think, guys, because we deal with money and debt, our return emails to you don't always get through. We always answer, but sometimes they don't get through. So okay.
Lori's asking, do we make a menu each week? We actually do 2 shows a week. We usually make at least 1 recipe, but lately we've been making some of them with the whole menu, right?
Yeah. Okay, so no, I don't. But I
there's
will
2
tell
shows.
you. So what I do is Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have menus all written out here, and I don't do a menu. What I do is I write out 10 recipes and just use those recipes. There's the Buster Cam. Buster Cam. Oh, a bath. Oh, everyone give a sad face for poor Buster. He's going for his bath. I totally spaced what I was talking about. Does new Alzheimer's medicine help me, I'm wondering?
Dave, what was it Mom was talking about?
No.
It's like, I never listened to Mom. Why are you asking me?
Yeah. I might.
Okay, well, I have no idea what I was talking about. Okay, so Dave, can you see
To
this?
look at the comments, not to.
Can you see this, Dave? Okay, so this, you really don't want it boiling. I didn't mean to, but I was yammering on.
I can't
Okay.
see a lot, but I can see that it's steaming.
Can you see there?
It's steaming.
So all you do is you just plop your,
Are you making sopapillas?
no,
I'm just kidding.
just plop, oops, oh dear.
Uh,
Plop your tortilla in there, and then you're gonna lay it flat on the plate. Now, if you want, well, good. These must be super fresh tortillas. I have never had this happen.
They are
I'm
super
telling
fresh.
you. I've never had it fall apart like that before.
We just bought it from the store, so.
I got the extra fresh ones because I thought we wanted them to be extra fresh.
Well, we did. I didn't know that they would just fall to smithereens. Okay, so now,
what?
you guys have seen me take my hamburger. I take hamburger and I cook it in 10-pound batches, and then I divide it into baggies and put it in the freezer. This is one of those.
Can eat.
This is one of those. So I just defrosted it. And now I'm going to take a little bit of hamburger and I'm going to sprinkle it on. Okay. And then, oh, you can do it however you want, but you just stack it however you want with whatever ingredients you want. So, got a little bit of cheese. And then I'm going to take my, whatever that thing is called, tomato. I'm going to dice up some tomato. Then I'm going to turn my tomato. Whoops.
Ooh, Cindy says, I think I'll make the stacked enchiladas tonight. We have leftovers from tacos last night. I have 6 cans of enchilada sauce.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a great way to use up leftovers. Okay, so now, Dave, come back this way.
Somebody went wild on the enchilada sauce buying.
I guess. Maybe it was on sale. Okay, so then you're going to put another tortilla in and just get it moistened. Just get it a little bit moistened. Then you're going to dip it and you're going to set it on top. Like so. Do you want 2 or 3? Oh, man.
Oh, 3, please.
Okay, and then you're going to take a little bit of hamburger. Like so.
What? That's a lot of food, Dad. Are you sure?
Yum. I love these. These are so
And
awesome.
then a little bit of cheese.
Can I have the
But
leftover?
they're not only
hamburger?
awesome, but they're easy, right?
Yes. Well, you're seeing how super easy it is.
Jonna says I dip my shell in hot oil instead of dipping them in enchilada sauce.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So if you're trying to lose weight, just dip them in the enchilada sauce. If you're not trying to lose weight, dip them in oil and then just pour the enchilada sauce over your hamburger, okay? You
It's
can do
Christy
it.
Khan's birthday today.
Happy
All right.
birthday. Okay. So just dip your next one. Okay, like so. Now on the last one, all you do is take and Sprinkle it with a little bit of
Oh, I
cheese.
can't eat this.
Oh, that looks really
A
good.
little bit of lettuce or a lot of lettuce.
Lettuce. Depends
And
on
then
the
I
cheese.
forgot the olives, but that's okay.
Jesse, it's page 193. And I'll share
Okay.
the recipe again for those of you who missed
And
it.
then your little bit of tomato. Dun dun dun. We need Dave to get his camera to take a Dave professional picture.
Oh man, that looks good.
Well, it needs to be bitten out of to look like someone actually liked it.
Okay. And
Leslie,
then sour cream if you want sour cream.
Leslie, I reshared the Spanish rice recipe, and I'm going to share it again right now.
Oops. That
The
wasn't a good idea.
sauce, what was it?
The enchilada sauce.
What's the sauce in the Spanish rice?
It's salsa.
Oh, okay.
I just dump salsa. I don't really follow the Spanish rice recipe. And there you have.
Oh, that looks so delish. Yum.
Looks
So
cool.
we were having a discussion. Go ahead, Dave. We were having a discussion today because people are saying that we're taking too short of time to cook.
Ellen was wondering if we're doing something with the cilantro.
Oh, the cilantro is supposed to go on top too. Oops.
So Mike just thought this would be colorful, and we love the taste.
Yes.
Yum.
So I forgot Mike's cilantro here.
The Master Life, will you be doing any back to school topics on the live show before school starts?
I don't know. Back to school just doesn't do very well for us.
Oh, if you have questions, we can.
I mean, I'd be happy to answer some questions
Why don't we
if
do
you
some
want.
back to school hauls?
Oh, Tammy asked, what did you just sprinkle on the burger? I don't
Oh,
know.
seasoned salt. I put seasoned salt on it. This I use for everything. Living on a Dime, homemade seasonings. Do a search. It's in there. Dining on a Dime cookbook. It's in here too. It's just, this is the only seasoning I almost use. Okay, so there you have stacked enchiladas.
That looks amazing, just saying.
Okay, so you want to try a bite?
Of course.
Right!
So the seasoned
What?
salt.
You want a picture?
Okay.
Can you do a picture?
Yeah.
Grab your camera real fast.
Grab it real quick.
While we talk about the seasoned salt, I'm going to look it up real quick. The seasoned salt is on the homemade seasonings.
Yep.
Homemade
Okay.
seasonings. Okay, I'm looking it up on our website. I'm going to grab the direct link for you guys. Okay. Homemade seasonings. Also, if you've missed any of the links, or if you want something you can't find where I'm pasting it in the comments, or I can't click it or whatever, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and it's right there. And if you're watching it later, you can just go to livingonadime.com and search for it in our
Yeah.
search bar, our handy dandy search bar. Okay, so I'm sharing the homemade
Okay.
seasonings right now.
So just a sec. Dave's going to take a picture, and then Mike's going to taste test, and I'm going to show you the rice. The rice is almost done.
So I shared the homemade seasonings link, and that's where Tara's homemade seasoned salt is.
Okay, so Dave, the professional photographer, here, let's get that cleaned up right there.
Jilly Girl, what days and times are your
Okay,
shows so I
you
can
want me
add
to-
you? Oh, thank you. Our show is at 4:30 p.m. Mountain on
Even
Monday
taller.
and Friday. So Mondays and Fridays, 4:30 p.m. Mountain.
Yep.
And
Okay, did you get something that
Let me
looks...
get some
sometimes we go on not in the schedule, but not usually cooking at those times,
Yeah.
right?
I make soap or sometimes... Oh, Dave! Did you see that, Dad? It was
He's a professional.
beautiful. He's a
It'll be on
professional.
the thumbnail later. I promise.
Good job,
As long
Dave.
as you show me the
Dave
money.
has a talent for photography. Let me...
I was going to get
Tell
into
ya.
portraiture, but I don't really have anyone to do portraits of, and I'm like, eh.
Well, you could do a portrait of me.
No. Your smiles, if they're fake, you can tell they're fake.
Holly is asking, Holly says, I ordered the cookbook. How long does it usually take to get it? I'm in Massachusetts.
It depends on how you ordered. If you did priority mail, it takes 3 to 5 days. If you did media mail, it takes up to 10 business days.
Ellen was
So-
asking if this is a tube of real lime. It's similar. It's a true lime kind of drink mix.
I'm gonna do it for something because I got a present in the mail that I gotta test. But
Ooh.
first, Mike's gonna taste test.
Melissa,
Ooh,
I
dear.
agree. Cheese does make the world go
Oh
round.
no, is he all fresh? Oops, I gave you too big of a bite. Sorry. Is it delicious?
Yes. Yum.
You want to try a bite?
Is Illy on the camera?
We have a new fork.
Stand right, camera.
Dermophobia children.
Oh, Sagittarian, if she said stacked tacos, that was a misstatement.
Oh, I meant stacked enchiladas.
But that would have been interesting, right?
It could be stacked tacos, I guess. Did I do good?
Oh, I'm
There you
sorry,
go.
Sharon. Did I say Monday and Friday? It's Monday and Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Mountain. Sorry. We used to do Friday, but we don't at the moment. So Mondays and Wednesdays, 4:30 p.m. Mountain is the show. If I said Friday, I'm sorry. That was a mistake.
So I'm going to cut soap, but we got a present in the mail.
I want one of those. Like, why don't I
Oh, Linda said before you put the lettuce on, could you put microwave to melt the cheese? And if so,
Yeah.
how long? Yeah, probably,
Yeah.
what, 15, 20 seconds?
Yeah, if you want. Okay, so let me get the Spanish rice first, though. Okay. So, you can let the Spanish rice go for as long or as little as you want.
have more hamburgers.
There you go. Okay, so...
Oh, except I don't know if we've got to let it cool off a little bit
I'm zoomed
Hold
in,
on.
so I can't see you.
after my tongue catastrophe.
Is that one where you burned your tongue on the show and
I think I did.
500 people?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Francis is asking, is that spritzer of glitter on the table?
Oh, yes, it is. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Okay, I think it's all right.
Man,
Is your wife a good cook or what?
yes. Why do we need to go out to a restaurant when we cook it?
Oh, I didn't even pay him to say that. Man.
Oh, Shannon
thanks.
says, Mike, I made your spinach and onion casserole dish the other night. It was delish. Thanks, Shannon. I'm glad you liked it. And I'm glad you're here.
So, do you guys remember last Monday's show? What happened?
Oh, I think it was catastrophic, wasn't it? Oh, when you dump stuff all over the computer. Right.
So, on Saturday, we received a package in the mail. And not thinking, I didn't, well, here's the thing. I thought it was from the house mail. I didn't know it was from the business mail. And so Mike just opened it up, because I try to open all the business stuff on air.
That is tasty. Age is only a number.
And so I got these two things in the mail. Now this is a Mighty Mug, the mug that won't fall over. And I don't know what these Dilly Boppers are called. Let's see. They are called mug coffee caps. So I think we should test it on air. What do you think?
You think so, huh?
And Jessica and Elizabeth, thank you so much, you guys. So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of testing right on air. The boys opened this. We haven't used it yet, but the boys opened it. Oops.
No, I used it.
Oh, you did not.
Well, I didn't put anything in it, but I definitely used it.
Just say the papers and everything are still in it.
Lynn says when the gnomes protected the computer, yes. It did thankfully survive because of the gnomes.
Okay, so BJ actually did a video on this. BJ has one of these, and he did a video on this.
He couldn't hit it with a baseball bat.
And
off
he
of his
put it on the
chair.
top of his car and drove 40 miles an hour, and it stayed on his car.
And then Dave said he hit it with a baseball bat and it wouldn't come off?
Yeah.
I think he hit it
was-
with a baseball bat.
He wasn't doing it to destroy it. He was doing it
To
to,
test,
show
yeah.
how well it hangs
Yeah.
on.
Can you find his channel and share his?
Let me.
I think it's on 007K.
Wait, share
Okay.
that specific video
Yeah.
or share the channel?
Yeah, okay, so apparently you put it down, and then, ooh! Did you see that? Okay, here we go. You ready?
There's no fluid in there right now, is there?
There's water.
Oops, that's the wrong 007.
Woo! Okay, I hit that pretty hard, so. Okay, but let's see.
If there is a crumb underneath it, it won't work.
If there's a crumb underneath it,
He has
No.
87 videos. How did I find it?
type in Mighty Mug on his search.
How mighty is the mighty mug?
Search.
I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he could actually get it with a baseball bat.
How mighty is the mighty mug? Ooh, extreme test of the Unspillable Cup. Okay, let me throw that on here.
Woo!
Yeah,
Okay,
you-
that took a lot, actually. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. So here's how you work it. So you have it here, And then to use it, you grab on the top and it lifts up. But if you grab down here, it doesn't. Isn't that cool? Okay,
Yeah,
I would say that's a go.
He could get it easily if he hit it upwards on the top.
See,
Like
can I
he hit
share
it
this?
Slightly up.
Okay,
Let me see it.
But-
so now let's test the coffee.
Hold on, I'm behind on sharing the egg.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay,
Ooh, look.
so here's the
Oh,
BJ's.
suction.
Wait, what? Oh, I just shared BJ's
Ooh.
link to the Mighty Mug video where he's driving the car with it on it and all that
Okay,
stuff.
so here we go. Here we go. Here's the true test. Okay, you ready? Let's see if it works. Are we ready? Ready?
Oh,
That is crazy.
What? It is truly a Tawra event.
No, Elliot.
I don't doubt that you could figure out a way to overcome it, but I think it's likely
Look
to
at that.
reduce
Look,
a lot
it's
of
on
potential
there.
problems.
Hold on. Okay, let's see. But this could keep your tea warm. Oh.
No, I'm waiting.
Look, I'm glad it's there, but I'm not gonna trust it.
Okay, I have to say, Jessica and Elizabeth,
Thank you very
that's
much.
pretty cool.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Man. All right. That was worth it. That test, I mean.
Whoa, let's see.
But now, okay, so how do you drink out of it?
I have those. They're awesome. No bugs outside in your drinks. What? That's
This one's
great.
much tougher than
The cup is a
one BJ.
stress reliever.
This one's the one that
Huh? That's pretty good.
this one is much tougher than the one BJ had.
Ha! Thank you guys.
Haha, that's cool. Okay, that
I
mug
think
is
that's pretty
freaking me
good.
out. Drew says that mug is freaking me out.
That's pretty cool, I have to admit. Okay, guys, here's my big announcement. HomemadeSoapMakingSupplies.com is open for business. If you guys order $100 or more, you can be entered to win the giveaway for this $300 soap cutter, which I love. Also, there's 20% off the entire store. And if you order soaps, 4 soaps or more, you get a free soap dish. And so we've been working on fixing the shipping. Some people were having shipping that was like $55 and $95. And I'll tell you what happened. So here's what happened.
It was $495?
No, $95 or $54 were some numbers that people had. So this cute little puffer bottle here, should I glitter myself?
Absolutely. Whoa.
There, now on my twig.
Are you twig?
There.
Oh man, that's all over the
Mom's
place.
twig now.
Do I look glittery?
You should hold it
Yes.
closer to you before you do it.
Oh.
No, closer. You blow it. Man, that's really. Actually, we should get the food away. It's like flying everywhere.
It's just glitter.
Yes, but
nice.
if you consume it,
It's seriously
poisonous.
going.
Okay.
Whoa,
So,
you are glittery looking. Nice.
so this little puffer bottle, I had set accidentally at 5 pounds instead of 5 ounces to ship. So, so a minor detail of, you know, me and my details. I'm not good with details.
Oh, Stormy wanted to know on the mug what if it was on its side. Sorry.
I don't know. Let's test and see.
No, I think she means the one with the lid thingy.
Oh, I don't know.
Will it fall off if it's on its side?
I don't know. I can try it and see. And then my colloidal oatmeal, I had set at 18 pounds instead of 18 ounces. So, I am very, very sorry for that. I think it's fixed again. You guys have been so patient and kind. But I was just going to let you know, these wonderful soap molds by Daryl at Two Family Homestead, we are selling them now.
Oh, on your site?
They have these beautiful latches where your soap just
Is this
pops right
at your
out.
new soap store?
Yes, HomemadeSoapMakingSupplies.com.
Okay, I'm sharing that link.
I'm loving it because the soap just slides right out. See, it just slides right out. Isn't that beautiful? So those are also 25% off. So if you want one of those wonderful, wonderful soap molds right here, and then it just pops right back on like this. I can see the holes. Pops right back on. These things are 25% off. Daryl makes them to order, so it'll be about 3 to 4 weeks, but you can get one of those.
Angelo is asking, where's our baby boy? He's got his buddy over, and they're downstairs playing because they're getting ready for, well, tomorrow is the first day of school. And they're trying to make the best of the last day of summer.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
Emirates says $46 for shipping the oatmeal. LOL.
So that's what happened. That was totally my fault. I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked pounds instead of ounces, and I did not mean to.
Before you cut that, can we do a few things here?
No.
Christy has a birthday, so I was thinking maybe we should do the birthday song.
I said no.
Kathy said, hi, I'm finally getting to see you live.
You're not
Yay.
listening to me.
No, I'm not. Did you hear that? Kathy's getting to see us live for the first time.
Kathy, welcome.
And Lynn says, hey, everyone, second time watching on Facebook.
Oh,
Love this
yay.
page. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so I'll talk to back to school here a little bit while I'm cutting this lemon lavender. So let's sing to Kathy.
Wait, we don't have the... Okay. Christy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christy. Happy birthday to you.
Woo. Oh,
We
What
should put that on
happened?
the actual candle.
do we oh, I see what happened. All the birthday songs have almost burned out all the stuff. Happy birthday, Christy.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday.
April says, Tara, I'm getting ready to open a Shopify store, but the issues you were having freaked me out. LOL. I don't have help like you did. Any advice?
Yeah, call the Shopify help. Call them on the phone and call them and chat with them. They were wonderful. Don't let that stop you. I'm telling you, it was a pain in the butt for a little bit, but I'm glad I just kept going on because these are just things that happen. So you just have to deal with it and just get your way through. But they were super, super helpful. So
I'm seeing now all the comments everyone was making about the cup. Tara's having way too much fun with that. And Mike, you better move. She's getting way too excited. The Shopify thing, one thing about that to consider is Tara made the announcement while she was live, and then she clicked go live on the store.
yeah.
And so if you go live on the store before you tell everybody, you have a chance to figure out what's wrong when only 1 or 2 people have the experience. And it turned out that with us, Tara had to click go live on the store, and she also had to click go live on, they have plugins, extra things that it does, and one of the plugins, oh yum, had a go live that she had to click, and then also one of the payment processors was in test mode and wouldn't process a real order. So there were 3 things that she had to go live on that she didn't realize. So if you're starting the store and you don't have like 1,000 people running over there right now, then it would be easier.
Yeah. Part of my problem was I was trying to do a big hoo-ha grand opening live, and that really puts the pressure on a lot of things. So thank you guys for putting up with me.
So for those of you who love Buster, all that racket was that sounded like a horse galloping was he saw that Ellie was getting ready to take him for a walk. So he's super, super excited.
So here's my goat's milk and lavender. Now you will see that it has a brown tinge to it. That is from the goat's milk heating up, okay? When you work with goat's milk, you want to soak at cooler temperatures because, oh, I should have cut all this off. You want to work at cooler temperatures because goat's milk, when it heats up, can burn. So this one it browned a little bit. It's not burned, but...
Let me smell that again. That is a super great smell. What smell is it?
Lemon lavender.
Oh, you are looking all sparkly. Give us a kiss. That was a creepy way of saying that. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. That's like your old uncle telling you that or something.
Oh,
That's kind
no.
of creepy.
I don't want to put those kind of thoughts in your head.
Yeah, really old. Thank you everyone for your patience, but it is still 20% off on our new homemade soap making supplies.com. So we'll talk about school supplies here.
Crystal says the glitter is food grade, Mike. LOL. Yay, that's good news. Tammy says, thanks for getting my shipping straight. So
You're welcome. And we did go in today and refund everyone their shipping. We had Teresa email us and say, wait, that's really expensive for shipping, even after I sent the refund. Well, I was training Gina today, and she just had made a mistake on how many micas could fit in what envelope. So if you think it's still wrong, please let me know. But I think we got it all straightened out.
I have to tell you something funny about your shipping catastrophe. That thing that you marked as 5 pounds instead of 5 ounces. I already caught one of those when I was working on fixing the shipping problems before the store ever launched.
My goodness.
There was something that was like 500 pounds.
Seriously?
I think you were trying to do 5.00 or something.
I was.
Or no, points. I don't know. Something
Well,
like
and
that.
honestly, by the time I was getting done with the store, my arm was hurting so bad. I was having to use my left hand, and so I wasn't able to control it very well because I couldn't use my right arm. I'd been using it so much, so.
Tammy was laughing because she said she ordered 2 of those.
2 of what? The puffer things?
Yes.
Yeah, I think, Tammy, yours was the one that was like $54 or something shipping. I think. I can't remember. Somebody had a ridiculous amount, and I was like, well, are they outside the U.S.? So then I told Gina, I said, okay, we've got a problem. We need to stop and see what's in this person's order because one of these products is not ringing up right.
So Brenda is asking, she says 20% off, right? Because she says you said 25%.
20% off. I'm sorry.
20%.
Yeah, 20% off the
Oh.
grand opening.
So I should go back and throw that the link to the store in there?
Just use the coupon 20% grand opening. And if you order 4 soaps, you can get a free soap dish.
Oh, you know what?
And that's free soap dish coupon.
We need to fix that mail out that we adjusted the other day.
Oh, yeah, we do. Okay.
That's nothing wrong for anyone. Just
All right. This one had a little hole in it, but that's okay. Doesn't hurt anything. It's just where I didn't pound it down enough. I don't think I pounded this one down. I may have forgot. And so that's why you get a hole in it.
Oh, Chrissy says you guys are the highlight of my Mondays. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
And Tweety Taz thought it was awesome what I said about not eating or about eating out.
Oh, everybody go, oh.
And Jesse said, you had such a stressful week. I felt sorry for you on that one video. Did you get your tooth fixed?
No. Dave goes to the dentist day after tomorrow, and I'm going to ask her if I should fix it again or just give up.
It's a little chip on the front that she's had repaired a bunch of times.
Oh, shoot. There's a great big hole.
Bubbles and Bath says, Mike, you didn't catch the $800 million Micah, though.
You did it.
I'm glad nobody charged that. That would have
I
been a
know.
catastrophe.
Who was that? Who was it?
Who said that? Bubbles and Bath.
Was that who it was that ordered? I thought it was an L. Somebody who started with an L. But anyway, somebody said, could you please fix this? I don't think it's supposed to be $800 million. And it was the mint. So that gave new meaning to the word mint.
Yeah, I'm going to reshare the stacked enchiladas recipe for anyone who's joining us who missed it. We cooked that at the beginning of the show. Nobody's asking now, but just in case. And so it turned out delicious. And you can go back and watch the replay if you missed it. And now we're cutting this amazing soap that smells super delish.
Yep, right there.
You know, when Tara first made the homemade soap, I thought it was going to be these old crusty bars of like little white stuff, because that's whatever I've ever seen my soap to be like. And the first time I saw one, I thought it was a dessert.
Yeah.
I actually thought about taking
You
a bite.
guys want to see the first picture? Guys want to see the first soap I ever made when I started making it again?
Thank you, Ellen, but the stove is off.
Let me show you if I can.
There's a candle on the stove that may make it look like it's on.
Let me see if I can find it real quick here. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
You guys want to see the first soap I ever made? Oops, hold on. Hold on. Where'd it go? Okay.
That was it?
Yeah, show them that picture. This is the first soap I ever made when I started making it again after 20 years. And I saw Royalty Soaps, love Katie, saw Royalty Soaps do piping, and I thought, well, I'm going to try that. And this is what I did my first try. I was rather proud of myself.
The picture's a little dark. Oh, here, let me
Oh,
see. Can I
yeah,
brighten it
that's
up
my picture.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, no, it's not. Sorry.
Sorry,
I forgot.
But I
It's not my
saw,
picture.
I don't know if that's the one I saw, but I thought,
Yeah, it was.
wow, I think I need a slice of that. I realized.
Sorry,
That's the
forgot.
soap.
I thought it was my picture because it was cool, but at the same time, I was like, oh, wait.
So that was my first soap I ever made after I Saw Katie at Royalty Soap. She started, she was doing piping, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. So I did.
Did you do this soap on video? I don't remember seeing it. Oh, this soap, I think.
Oh, this one? Yeah, I did it on Living on a Dime. I haven't put it on my soap channel yet, though.
Angela says, wow. Oh, you're...
So...
I thought maybe your mom was talking to us, but maybe not, about opening the windows. We can open the windows now. I think she was talking to somebody else. Oh, Lisa. I'd say it's 70s here today. Yay. She says it's so much cooler up there. Actually, we're starting to move into that pretty soon, I think.
Bubbles and Bass said the mint green shipping is too high. Here, hold on. Let me look real quick for you.
We made an adjustment to shipping today that should improve a lot of the problem.
Yeah.
But Tawra is still giving refunds if it overcharges you. But if we can
see.
find other things that seem to be continually charging too much, we will go in and adjust those as well.
Let me look. Hold on.
But
Wow,
we
we sold a lot
radically
of mint.
changed the shipping today to try to make it work better. We took control of it ourselves. Well, we had a company that was calculating it.
See what I have to live with?
We had a company that was calculating it for us, but
Yeah.
partly it was our fault, and partly it was their thing can't anticipate some of the issues that our shipping
No,
includes.
the shipping should be right on it now. Yes. No, nothing's come yet. Did you check the mail?
I did not check the regular mail.
No. So the shipping I think is right. I don't know if you're out of. Are you in the
Oh.
U.S.?
I'm not sure what that's referring to, but
Maybe a
decent
5-pound mold.
with regard to what?
Well, this is a 5-pound mold. The one from Two Family is a 5-pound mold. Well, 5 to 6 pounds. You can get 6 pounds.
Oh, Maureen just joined and says, "Hi all. Hope you are all blessed."
Oh.
Thank you, and I'm sure that's for everyone out there. So.
Yes. So, okay, so school. I have to say, we went back to school shopping yesterday for Jack. I do not buy clothes for my kids. I do not understand why people buy clothes for school. Have they been running around naked all summer? Seriously, people. You do not need to go buy a whole new wardrobe for your children. Now, with that said, if they need new socks and underwear or pants or whatever, get them the 1 or 2 items they need. But you don't need to go get a whole new wardrobe. But we did go get school supplies for Jack yesterday. Do you know how easy it is to buy school supplies for one child? This is the first year I've bought school supplies for
Actually,
one
I'm
child.
gonna need some notebooks.
Don't say that.
We
Let
probably
me
have
bask in my
some.
glory.
Well, we still have 4,700 of them left over from the previous years when they told us to buy a dump truck load for each kid.
Well, first of all, here's what I want to know. They want him to have 60 pencils.
This year?
Yes.
I think we should
for
send.
the year.
We'll send 2 pencils now, and then when he loses one, we'll send
They
another
want
one.
him to have 60 pencils. Do you realize for the 10 months that they are in school, the 9 months they are in school, that is a pencil every 3 to 4 days.
Whoa.
They go to school 161 days. So 160, okay, stop.
Sorry, we have some specific
What's
questions.
160 divided by 60? That's like a pencil every 2 days.
Wait, 160 days?
Yeah.
Well,
2.5
120 is
days.
2, so about 2.5 days.
That is a pencil every 2.5 days.
But didn't they? Oh, I thought somebody was hurt. They're screaming for fun, I guess. They're boys, you know. Didn't they ask for like 20 boxes of Kleenex at the beginning?
Yes!
One time they asked for 20 boxes of Kleenex per kid. I was like, our kids don't even hardly use Kleenex at all.
One year they wanted Jack to bring 40 glue sticks.
Like, what are they going to be
40
doing with that
glue
glue?
sticks.
That's still
That's a glue
illegal.
stick every like 2 or 3 days. That's ridiculous. So, first off, as a parent, this year they have finally gotten our school's list more under control. The pencils are still ridiculous, but they've gotten it more under control this year. But as a parent, you guys do not go buy all this stuff. If they ask for 15 things of disinfecting wipes, I think one year, well, not 15, but one year we had to bring like 4 bottles of disinfecting wipes.
And we never did.
There is no reason you need to take 4 bottles of disinfecting wipes. That would mean he would have to use like 6 wipes for every day of school. It was ridiculous.
And he's not Monk, so.
So first of all, as a parent, you need to be doing a little bit of rebellion here and telling the schools, no, I ain't going to be buying all this stuff. My kid does not need 60 pencils for 160 days worth of school. So I sent him with 5 pencils and have the rest at home, and when he needs more, he can get them. Secondly,
your mom says she doesn't let them buy. She doesn't buy clothes. She lets them run
exactly.
naked.
So I don't buy them for school, but if they need something filled in, go buy clothes. I don't go spend $200 worth of clothes. Have you been running around naked all summer?
Say
You haven't?
ew.
No.
See?
Why would I be doing that?
So anyway, in just a little bit, we're gonna get off in just a few minutes and then we'll eat. Oh, I know you're gonna starve.
La Deanna says,
come?
"Hey Tara, one of the items on the kindergarten list for parents to buy 2 packs of glue sticks and earbuds."
Yeah, we had to get earbuds for Jack this year. It's ridiculous.
Well, we were a little concerned because one time they came back from school, and they're elementary school kids, and at the time he was in the 2nd or 3rd grade, and they're like, "Oh, your child has a Gmail account now." We're thinking, we need to have control of that Gmail account. But
So anyway, so one of the tips is don't buy everything if they don't need it. Don't buy a whole bunch of school supplies, school clothes. Secondly, talk to the teachers and see if they really need this stuff. They were asking our kids for film, like you put in a pop-up camera, when they hadn't been using digital cameras for like 10 years. And I talked to the teacher and she's like, oh, we don't even use that anymore. It's just on the list.
oops, I think your mom checked out.
So anyway, guys, just
Well, Maria was wondering that too. She says, where do they keep all the supplies that put together for everyone?
I don't know.
There was a time where they said, we're having you bring 40 things of glue because we're going to give it to all the kids whose parents don't send it.
Yeah.
But we went in one year and said, we can't be spending this money on all this stuff. So, and the teacher said, well, just bring us whatever. And we brought enough I think we brought enough for that. We brought enough that we thought would last the whole year, but we told her if it doesn't last the whole year, let us know, we'll bring more.
Yeah. So anyway,
But I was thinking they're practically going to have to build a new school building to store
for the Kleenex. So it was glorious this year. Jack and I were done in about 15 minutes. Didn't even take us that long, I don't think. It was wonderful. So yeah.
Sandra says, sorry, my mom didn't buy me new clothes for school. I remember being so embarrassed. I think 2 or 3 new outfits are appropriate, at least for self-esteem, unless you can't afford it.
Nope, sorry. If it's
self-esteem because your clothes are worn out, that would be okay. But if it's self-esteem because you just need new clothes.
If you're going in rags, that's one thing. But if you're doing self-esteem just because everybody has new clothes and your kid doesn't, no. Sorry. Ain't gonna do it.
Well, yeah, basically if they're
That's the
worn
way
out.
to build your kid's self-esteem, is to not go with the crowd, because all these people are going with the crowd, and now no one can afford anything that they have because they're all going with the crowd, buying the new car and all this stuff. So
Denise says we probably used 2 pencils the entire school year when I was in school. Us too.
Me too.
Well, I would sometimes lose them, but you know where I learned not to lose them is I went to a Catholic school for the first, well, not the first year not, but for 7 years I went to a Catholic school. And if we lost the pencil, they kind of put the screws to us about keeping track of our stuff. And might sound like that's kind of rough on kids, but man, I learned. And they didn't like beat me or anything, but it was just, they were really hard on us to make sure we didn't lose stuff.
yeah.
So,
You said there was other questions?
oh yeah, sorry. Soap quest. Well, first of all, Eileen says, hi, I'm here with you all today live. So excited.
Yay!
Glad you're here, Eileen. Brenda is asking, is it normal for micas to fade out when it's going through the gel stage?
No, they actually get deeper when you go through gel stage. So I'm not sure what happened on that, because usually they get deeper when you go through gel.
And I assume you explained to some people that some of the micas in the bag look different than they look when you...
Yeah, that's why I put the soap picture on there, what it looks like in soap versus what the mica looks like. And if you guys are wondering, this is my daffodils and my lavender and titanium dioxide are the 3 colors I used.
Let me show that again here.
And then I also added kaolin clay and goat's milk in this one.
I'm
So-
sharing the store link again, and then the soap store link, and then I'm also going to share the stacked enchiladas link.
And the 20% off is until Friday.
And if you miss any of the links that we're sharing, you can go to livingonadime.com and click on show notes in the menu, and all of them are there. So let's see. I don't know what Janine said about the nuns, but I really liked the fact that that school was very orderly.
Yeah.
There weren't kids like doing a lot of crazy stuff all the time, which was kind of nice for a lot of the
Wait a
other
minute, isn't
kids.
that what nuns join as an orderly or something?
What?
That was funny.
Oh wait, what? Did somebody say something about? Oh,
I'm just saying it.
oh, that's right. Well, it's in order, but yeah.
You had a pun and you didn't know it.
Oh, that's why everything's in order. Oh. Actually, what's funny is when I
Dude.
was in the 8th grade, they started a new thing that wasn't offered in any schools there at the time, and it was we're gonna choose a few kids to do algebra in the 8th grade. Of course, I know a lot of kids do that now, but in those days it was unheard of, and they didn't have a place to have the algebra class, so we went to the convent. And we sat on their living room floor in the convent to do our algebra. I never told you that story, did
No,
I?
you didn't.
It was pretty cool.
Do you have any more?
Yeah,
Um,
but don't eat it all yet because we have other people who want to eat. David Joshua?
So
So Dave started school today.
Donna says, she asked a while ago, so I was thinking we should. She says, "Hi Tara, I'm wanting to order your kit. I think that's the soap making kit. Sorry for being a little out of the loop. What will come in the kit? How much and how many soaps will it make?"
Okay,
Everything
so
in the
it'll
kitchen.
make 8 1-inch bars. It's about 2 pounds of soap. It comes with the oils, the lye, the mold, which is reusable, micas, a spatula, and gloves. Is that all of it? And I think that's all.
So if you then make that soap and you want to make more,
You can reuse the mold and order more colors if you want, and then reuse the mold.
so how much of the stuff is reusable? The mold and spatula and are the gloves reusable?
No, the gloves aren't reusable, but the mold and the spatula are reusable.
Cool. Okay. Okay. So what? Sorry, what were you going to say about Dave in school?
Come here, Dave. So tell him, how did your first day of school go today?
Pretty chill. Met a few people. Well, not like really met, but talked to a few of the people on their forums or whatever.
So tell him what you're doing.
What do you mean?
Well, where's your school?
Oh, the Bob Jones University School?
Yes. So he's
Yeah. I'm
homeschooled.
doing Bob Jones University online press.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
So Dave made an observation about the boys versus the girls
I noticed there were a lot more girls on the forum page than guys. And I
because
think it's because guys like to procrastinate a lot more. I don't know.
And he
Girls
thinks
just
the
seem
boys-
more organized.
he thinks the boys are pushing off school, huh?
Yeah.
So Dad said, what did you say to that? About the boys
Maybe that's
pushing off
not
school?
a bad thing.
Oh.
You can only avoid Mom.
Yeah, I said the boys probably thinking you can only go until as long as you can avoid mom. Because I was funny seeing what the mom's comments were, because I was looking at the parent side of the homeschooling thing on there, and some of the moms were completely unstrung because they were just trying to over-organize a lot of things. And I think organization is good, but I realized we can't do everything in one day. So, like today, what can we start on, and then kind of get into it? Because apparently, with this program, it sounds like it's a little bit of a bumpy entry, and then once you're in, everything's pretty straightforward.
I do highly recommend it though, because so far their welcome thing was like so nice, and also if you're religious, there's no like oppression against you. It seems like. Like
You
no
feel
one-
like you can be a Christian
everyone
without being
seems-
criticized?
Everyone seems religious and super yay. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living on a Dime is posting, "This is David." That's Uncle Dave. He's hijacked the system. Haha, Mom muted you sister to talk to me at her house. Oh, I see. So that's Uncle Dave. If you see Living on a Dime start posting kind
Oh.
of crazy stuff, that's Uncle Dave.
That's my brother. No, the spritzer is not included in the soap maker's kit. But if you want to order it separate, I can put it in there for you.
So Eileen, Dave, we started the homeschooling stuff today, but all it really was today was there's a whole bunch of beginning stuff that basically says here's he'd already set up most of his login and everything, but it was like, here's how you set up these things, and here's where you find this, and here's where you do that, and they gave him some basic startup things. So it's kind of like the first day of regular school where they don't really do a lot of the actual school work yet. So that's kind of...
Dave's no dummy. He knows the girls are on there, and he's on there with all the girls himself, so he's getting first pick of the crop
No,
there.
totally not. I promise. What?
Sure.
I'm just
Sure,
kidding.
sure.
No, that's actually not. No. Just because you guys are making me do stuff.
Emmerich says girls are more organized and more social. I think that's what the deal was.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
funny
really
because
social on the internet, but I'm not social in real life at all.
Dave.
Ugh.
Do you have a recipe that's suitable for babies? I'm about to be a great grandmother. 1955. Not. I would just say the regular homemade olive oil soap is good. But the thing is with babies, it is not tear-free. So you don't want it to be on their face. You want to just wash their body with it. Or if you wash their hair, just use a wash rag so it doesn't drip into their face. But it does work for really good for sensitive skin.
So Music Mad says, oh heavens, Mike, I was taught by nuns, not my kids. Never would I do that to them. We actually had a couple of nuns like that. And I was... not super thrilled, but in the end it turned out to be okay. But there were some things they did that I thought were not spectacular, but in general the other nuns seemed to be pretty positive.
Dave, did you see Lana's comment? She said, beautiful website, great photography. That was Dave.
Yay.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did
like
it.
80 to 90% of all those photos were me.
Hey, we just got an order. Whoever ordered, thank you.
Yay.
So, okay, guys, we're going to go. Please visit us at livingonadime.com and homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com. We are going to be back on Wednesday. I am going to go get to ordering supplies.
And Mike's going to go sit down and figure out what I was supposed to know
as the homeschool parent, I'm sorry. You should have seen the manual. The manual for each class is like this thick. Mike, how in the world are we supposed to figure that out?
I think it's like a reference. I'm not sure that we need to actually do all that. And me being a little ADD.
A little?
I'm thinking, okay.
Wait, let's go look up the word little.
What do I actually need to know now? Because so much of it is, there's so much information available, and I think the majority of it you don't really need unless you run into a problem in that area.
Oh, Jennifer, I don't mean to keep repeating, but I just wanted to say thanks, Tara. I made my first Aldi run. I was so excited to save on green peppers, 22 cents a piece.
Woohoo!
Very good. She said it's not the only thing I got, but I will return. Good
I'm
job.
glad you put that comment in because I didn't see it before.
Yay!
So.
And we're so happy our bed is coming on Friday.
Yay, we'll sleep again.
Oh, we can't wait.
How many days can you, well, okay, we are sleeping some, but not very well. Actually, I noticed that the airbed is making strange noises. So we put the airbed is like...
I'm waiting for the whole thing to collapse.
The airbed is gigantic. It's designed to be put on the floor and be the height of a regular bed, but we didn't know that, and so we stuck it, when we got it, there was no real good place to put it, so we stuck it on top of the box spring.
Yeah.
So it's like a princess in the pea bed.
Well, it's super funny. Well, I'm just waiting for the day when it's like...
That's what I'm waiting to. And Dad and I are like, oh!
So for those of you who are asking, yes, Wednesday. So it's Monday and Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Mountain. So if join us Wednesday, we'll be happy to see you again.
livingonadime.com, homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com. See you guys.
Bye. I better share those links again.
Goodbye.